Planning a trip to Europe, then chances are you are going to need a Schengen visa. This little document opens doors to over 29 countries within the Schengen zone. The first and most crucial step in the visa journey is filling out the visa application form. It sounds simple, right? But one little mistake that you do can render your visa application rejected. And that is why this guide is here to help you through the step-by-step in securing a Schengen visa. So make sure to watch this video to the end, as it is going to be very detailed and informative and guide you through your Schengen visa form filling. So stay tuned. I'll be back shortly. Alright, welcome back to the channel. It's adeja.com. Over here, what we do is we give you the detailed information regarding the travel and tour industry. So if you want to know the documentation in applying for visas, or you want to study abroad, work abroad, or go to your destination country for holiday or vacation, then make sure to log down to this channel, as that is what we are known best for. So make sure to subscribe to this channel, and if you've been with us throughout this journey, then we appreciate your support. And remember, any information regarding the travel and tour industry that you want to have information on, kindly leave it in the comment section, and we promise to provide you the necessary information that you need to know. So back to the topic for today. Alright, so first of all, have you ever come by Schengen visa before, or have you had experience in applying for a Schengen visa? How was the experience like? Let me know in the comment section. Let's be interactive and let's see how we can learn from one another and then support one another. So first of all, a Schengen visa is a travel permit that allows you to enter and travel freely across the Schengen countries for a specific period of time, right? So if you are from a country that doesn't have visa-free access, you will need this visa for tourism, business, family visit, or even just a stopover or transit, as others call it, right? So let's look at some of the Schengen visa types that we have. We have the short stay visa, or type C, which is given to travelers to stay up to 90 days in a 180-day period. And this category of or type of visa is ideally for tourists and business travelers who are going to embark on activities that are short and falls within the 90 days or in a period of 180 days, right? Okay, we also have the type D, which is the long stay visa. Now this category or type of visa is also issued to persons or travelers who are planning to study, work, or live in the Schengen enclave for a period more than the 90 days, right? So if you want to go and then study, live there and study, or maybe work in the Schengen enclave for more than the 90 days, then this is the type of visa that you are going to apply. And then also we have the type A, which is a transit visa, right? An airport transit visa. So these are for passengers who are going to change flights within the Schengen airport without entering the country. So let's assume you are traveling to UK, for instance, and the airline that you are traveling with will be, changing over in the Schengen enclave. You would have to apply for a Schengen visa or a transit visa, so that once you enter the airport, you can be able to change over flight and then move to UK. And mind you that once you are being given this Schengen transit visa, that doesn't allow or permit you to enter into the country. You are just confined in the airport transit yard before you change over your connecting flight to the UK, right? So that was just by the way. So back to the topic, since we are dealing with how to fill the forms, and before we can start to fill out the form, you would have to know the preparation materials or the documents that you are going to need in applying for a visa, right? So the major ones are a valid passport, which is valid for at least 3 months beyond the return date. Proof of financial means, which is the bank statement, sponsorship letters, your pay slips, and so on and so forth. A clear travel itinerary, which is your flight and hotel bookings, a travel insurance covering at least 30,000 euros. Right. So these are the basic informations that we are going to need. So now, since this content is focused on the Schengen visa form application filling, let's look at where we can download the Schengen visa form to fill. So for the sake of this video, let me use Denmark for instance, as Denmark also falls within the Schengen enclave. I'm going to download the visa form and then we fill it. So first of all, we are going to visit the official website of the embassy or the consulate of which we are applying for the visa. So let's take it for instance, we are entering the Schengen zone, but our main destination that we are traveling to is Denmark. Then it means that we would have to channel our application through the Danes embassy in our home country. In situation whereby there is no embassy, there are facilitators just like the VFS Global. Yeah, so there are visa facilitation centers that you can do your application. So let's go to the screen and then visit the official website of the embassy where we can get the Schengen visa form to fill. So let me take you to the screen. All right, so first of all, we are going to visit VFS Global. VFS Global. And then we come here, we click on vfsglobal.com, the first link that has been given from the result. Okay, so this is the first step that we are taking, right? So over here we are going to select the country where we are applying our visa from. So let me select this country and then I'm going to Denmark. Let me select Denmark here. Okay, so once I'm here and I do this, I'm going to be taken to the official VFS section that handles Denmark visas and other applications, right? So let me close the first link. Okay, so right now I'm here and then it says welcome to the VFS Global. We are the official partner of the Embassy of Denmark in Ghana. Okay, so depending on the country you are applying from, once you put that over here and then you select Denmark, you are going to be given a partner VFS Global of the Denmark embassy in your home country, where you can get the visa fees, appointment, and all other informations regarding your Denmark or Schengen visa. So once we are here, we are going to click on apply for a visa. So let me click on start now. Why is this thing glitching? Let me go back to the home. Okay, let me click start now. Right. I scroll. Okay, so we could see it in 7 sections. The first one is identify the visa type, begin your visa application, book an appointment, pay your fees, visit a visa application center, and then 6, track your application, and then 7, you collect your passport for final decision. So for the sake of this video, we are going to click on identify visa type. So when we come here, you could see view more. So let me click that one, and then we come to visa types. So let me click on visa types. Okay, so on the visa type, when I click here, we could see Schengen and then long term. So let me click on Schengen, and then I scroll. Sorry, short term Schengen. Okay. All right. So when we are here, we could see overview, visa fees, document required, photo specification, process, and download forms. So let's come to the download forms. Okay. Now, once we come to the download forms, we could see that to download or access online application form, please click here. So let's click here and let's see what happens. So over here, let's click on short stay visas. You want to visit Denmark for up to 90 days and apply for a visa. So let's click on this one. This is the first approach that you can use in. Okay, so depending on your case, you are going to select one of this. So let's apply for visa to private visit and tourist visit. So let's click this one. So no, let me go back. Let me go back. Okay, so let's come to this side. Visa application form is here. So let's click that one and see. Okay, I've been directed back to where I was before. Okay, this is the in to get the form. Uh, okay, so let's come here. Who needs a visa? Um, okay, let me come back and see something from the side. Documents required. Let me see if it's the same as. Okay, so it's the same as. There's been a slight changes. Um. Okay, so I try searching it. I search it from this side. The mark, I don't know. They've made some changes recently, so let me come here and then click on short stay, short stay visa. Sorry. Oh, so I selected. Sorry, it should be short stay. I selected long stay, so it was becoming kind of complicated. So let me come to download forms. Okay, so let me click this one and see. Okay. So with the Schengen visa forms, once we come to it says that register a visa application online and book an appointment with VFS. New mandatory online visa application form from the 1st July. You must fill in your visa application and pay the application fee online. After you have applied and paid the visa fee online, you must print the cover letter and payment receipt from. Right. So that is where it says that click here to fill your visa application form. So once you click there, you are going to be directed over here. So we are going to click on register. Register as a new user. So you are going to click on register as a new user for first timers using this. Okay. So over here, what we're gonna do is we are going to create an account on this apply visa.um.dk. Right. So first name, we are going to put our first name here. And our surname. Our phone number, then our email. always make sure to use a strong password, right? Where a strong password means mixing it with caps lock, small locks, or small letters, special characters, and so on and so forth. Okay. And you must repeat the same thing. All right. So once what we provided here and here are the same, you see that it is going to check. So let's click on create user. So we could see that registration has been successful. Okay. And they are going to send. So they sent it on my email. So let me open and then verify it. Okay, so you could see that I have it information about your user account. So let me click and activate it. All right, so you could see that the account has been activated. Okay. So now the account has been activated. Let me click login here. Okay, so we've successfully created a account on the Denmark portal. So now what we are going to do is, it says that this is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark's online visa application form. Use this form when you want to apply for visa for Schengen via one of Danish embassy and consulate, right? So by creating this account here, you can be able to apply for a Schengen visa to other countries. So now when we come here, let's look at the overview, right? So these are all the countries that we can do the application to through the Danish embassy, right? Through this very account that we've created. So we have Austria, Belgium, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland. So in case you don't have any of these embassies in your home country, you can do this application here and then get access to all those countries. So once we are here, so let me click on apply for visa. Now they are going to ask you, are you applying for individual or group? So you come here and then you click on apply as individual. Okay, so you could see your name will be displayed here, and then where are you submitting the application? It says that please select the location where below where you will hand in your application document and have your biometrics recorded. Okay, so over here you are going to select where you reside, right? Where you reside. So we have Abu Dhabi, Abuja, Accra. All these are cities where you are going to do your submission, right? So you are going to select it depending on your case, right? So let's select one of them. So the one that you are going to select is where you are going to do your submission, right? Okay. So documents and biometrics. When you have finished registering your application, and the next step is to hand in your application documents and supply your biometrics. The embassy or consulate website has information on where you can hand in the document. So okay. So I'm aware that a parent or legal guardian. This is for um applicants who are below the age of 18, right? So over here, I'm going to select I am over 18 years of age. If yes, then I click on yes. Then we click next. Okay. It says I'm aware that the visa fee is not refundable and if the visa is refused. So these are clauses that you are confirming to, right? So what they are trying to say is that all the information that you are providing to the best of your knowledge should be nothing but the truth, and when they find out that any of your information has been falsified, it can render your application rejected or refused. And once you have been refused, there's nothing like a refund policy with the visa fee, right? Okay, so let's hit, once we click on I accept, let's or agree, let's click next. So over here, what we are going to do is we are going to provide our name as stated or given in the passport, our traveling passport, right? So we have the first name, which is the surname, or others call it the family name, and then your first given name, or right. So these are informations about the applicant, right? These are information about the date of birth, country of birth, place of birth, nationality, blah 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 blah. So once you are done, then you hit next. Okay, so once you are done and you hit next, you are going to be directed to the travel document and history. Over here, the travel document or history is going to comprise of the passport you are applying, the passport number details, and when it was issued and when it is going to be expired, and also your previous travel history, right? So if you've traveled before, you are going to give information on that, right? And then also right after you are done, you are going to give the third side, which is your current travel plan. Your current travel plan is the intended travel itinerary, or that travel itinerary that you've provided as you are embarking on this trip, and it should comprise of when you intend to travel, your hotel or accommodation information, is what you are going to do, and so on and so forth, and when you are going to leave. So those are the basic informations that you are going to be needing. So once you are done and you hit next, you are going to be given the summary side, which is going to give a summary of all the informations that you've provided, and then next you hit on payment. So right after you are done with that, you can click on the download, and then you can download a printout, which is a PDF file, a printout of the informations or the visa application form. So this is how we fill the Schengen visa form. This is the first approach, right? So now let's go to another approach that I also think will be very needed. So let's go to the Netherlands embassy. Then you add your home country to it, or the Netherlands visa application form. Let's click on that one. But because the Netherlands has an embassy in Ghana, so first of all, we are going to select the Netherlands embassy. The Netherlands embassy in Ghana. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so once we are here, let's click on travel. Then visa for the Netherlands. Applying for a Schengen visa. Okay. Okay, so once we are here, it says that applying for a Schengen visa for the Netherlands, choose your country. If you will be visiting the Netherlands for a maximum of 90 days, find out how to apply for a short Schengen visa in your country. Okay, so over here, let me select my country. Then I hit next. Okay. So it says that step one is check before applying. Before starting your application, check whether you need a visa for Netherlands. If so, where you can apply for it. Okay. And then also step two is gather the documents you need and blah 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 blah. Okay, so now let's go to which document do I need. And it says that you will need a completed signed visa application form. Print this form and submit it along. Okay, so let's click on this side. So it's loading and then we will be given the visa form that we are supposed to fill. Okay. Okay. Now over here too, it says that carefully read the instruction and information below before you start filling in the visa form. Okay, so before we can do this, it means that we would have to log in or create an account to continue the application form, just as we did for the other one, right? So it's very, very, very simple, and we are going to follow it in that order, and then afterwards we can generate a printout and then take it along with all the other documents that we are going to use it in applying for the visa, right? I think you've been inspired a lot today, and we've known how the Schengen visa form filling is being done. If there's somewhere that you didn't understand, kindly leave it in the comment section, and I promise to help you out with it. So the channel has been adija.com. If you really like this video, give me a like and subscribe to the channel. If you think there's something to add up to improve the quality of this video, kindly let me know in the comment section. The channel has been adija.com. Thanks for being with us. See you in our next video. Peace out.